Hey, ain't we been through it all? Then we sleep on them floors. Everybody we thought we needed, we don't need them no more. Run it up, don't check the score. No, I'm balling.
Alumni Rush Day 3. I'm under the weather. You can hear it in my voice. You can see it in my face. Just knocked my phone off. My screen is off, but all messed up. But we're cooking. We're cooking here, boys. Saquon Barkley, Devin Hester. So sorry for the energy is low today. I am not feeling the greatest, if I'm being completely honest. But nevertheless, we got to talk about cards today. We do have to talk about cards today. So obviously we have alumni coming through today. They always give us a mid alumni when it's during rush, and yeah, CJ Mosley, cool. Alabama legend. Unfortunately, because I run a 4-3 defense, he can't play for me. But if you get him, sell him. He's not worth it, in my humble opinion. There's not middle linebackers that are worth their prices, specifically when we talk about over millions. Danny Werfel, this is a name. When I always talk about, and I say this so much about college legends, he's not necessarily a college legend, right? But he is a college name. Great name. Absolutely fantastic name. The young guys probably won't know about him. Throw power is a little bit low. But I was talking to my chat yesterday. We really haven't had a good alumni quarterback probably since Jalen Hurts. Maybe if you want to throw Denard Robinson in there, he was cool. But obviously he's get the silver and gold dot discounted. But we really haven't had a alumni quarterback who's like the meta and like the best quarterback in the game, definite, since Jalen Hurts, which is insane. Antoine Winfield. Someone yesterday in my chat was like, "Oh, Antoine Winfield, he's gonna set the quarterback market." I was like, "Bro, he's a midget. He's 5. Great stats. Don't get me wrong. Problem is he's 5'9". If he was 5'11", 6 foot, it'd be different. But he's 5'9". You can't throw someone in this. I mean, I guess you can. If you got him B&B, you absolutely can throw him out there. But yeah, that's that with alumni. Like I said, if I was a Champ Bailey or a Rod Woodson or like someone just like with a bit of height on him, that would have been fantastic. Rush. I thought we were going to get a defensive player. So two things are going to happen because tomorrow should be the last day of Rush because Rush goes until Wednesday, and usually the last day of Rush, which is Tuesday, usually you don't have any LTDs unless they surprise us. So tomorrow, Monday, could be our last day with an LTD. Did not expect Saquon today. I thought it'd be a defensive player. So we may go rush without a cornerback. Now, I know we got this Jam Jackson, but that's not what I thought about when I thought about a cornerback for rush. So, and of course, Saquon's multiple offense. But he's a running back. I mean, there's a bunch of running backs in the game. 95 speed, 6'2", 230. What I like about Saquon is, yeah, they generally give him good route running. 85 short, which is fantastic. The medium's there, the juke's there. All that's there, right? Obviously, I'm not going to pull the ULTD Saquon because I cannot pull a ULTD to save my life. The normal 94 is at 800K. Yeah, if you pull him, sell him. Don't even think about it. Just sell him. Just sell him. Some people asked me a couple things, and I'm going to cover it in this video. Steve Slayton's price. How would he be affected by Saquon? And I said it depending on what Saquon dropped at. He dropped to like 700K. Steve Slayton, that's where he's at, right? Keeping it a buck. A lot of people's pull Slayton B&D and everything, so he's 700K. Don't like him as an investment moving forward, if I'm being completely honest. And tomorrow on Market Monday, so I'm going to do Market Monday, and I'm also going to do Rush tomorrow. I'll talk about who I actually like. And look, obviously, if you're in the Twitch streams, you know Anthony Hill, Fernando Mendoza. I like those guys, but I'll talk about this quickly just because we have Rush. The normal Devin Hester, he's 440K right now, right? If this card gets close to minimum, or I'll be honest, if he gets close to like 350K, I'm buying every single one. Allow me to explain, right? If you go look at receivers, and you go look at specifically 94 speed receivers, there's not that many. And the ones that are 94 speed are all above 7. I think Rocket Ismail may be the cheapest one, but there's no much supply of him, right? We also get this Deuce Robinson tomorrow, so that can hinder Hester's price too. We got Mekhi Lemon, who's 2.18. I think we should be able to get Ryan Williams, I think, in 2 weeks. So not this upcoming week, but the week after. But if we look at 94 speed receiver, you know Deuce Robinson's going to be a bag. Mekhi Lemon, bag. Devin Hester's 400K. Cam Coleman, 1.5. Rocket Ismail is the cheapest one outside of all the LTDs, and he is 800K. So I'm just telling you right now, with that Hester, there is literally how many 94 speed receivers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he is the cheapest one by 400K. So if he gets down to 350, there's no reason he can't rise back up to 6,700K. Now we're going to start getting more 94 speed LT receivers, but we're not going to get a 94 set speed because we're still on the 93 speed. As you can see, the LTDs were 93 speed. Every 93 speed receiver you're seeing is an LTD besides Jordan Tyson, but everyone else LTD, LTD. So we're just getting into the 93 speed range where we're going to start seeing set receivers at 93 speed. So that's something to think about. I'm just letting you guys know now. I will be all in on Devin Hester, and that time comes, right? Let's talk about the rush store. Let's talk about the packs. I actually pulled my first rush LTD yesterday, and it was Aaron Donald. I'm not going to show you the clip because it's just out of the opportunity pack. But then also out of the 80K pack, I pulled Devin Hester. Now, what 80K pack you're talking about? I talked about it in yesterday's video. I didn't think it was good value, but I had some leftover coins in the binder, so I just ended up quick selling those. And I'm talking about this pack right here. You can see I've opened up 8, and I'm going to probably open up these throughout the remainder of Rush as more come out. But also, there's a 10% chance in this one, and in the opportunity pack, the 6K training pack, some people said it was a 5% chance. So that's the difference between the two. So let's get into the Rush offensive trenches pack. 188, 286s, 284s. Technically, we could pull Saquon out of this. Technically, we could pull Steve Slayton out of this. So there's a lot of cards we could pull out of this. This could be... No. I thought it could be one of the Rivals cards because they get that animation too. So, yeah. But obviously, it was not a Rivals card because we got cooked. We got absolutely cooked. So, yeah. I don't mind these trenches cards. I really don't. I think they're okay, if I'm being completely honest. The trenches cards I think are cool, or the trenches pack. So anytime it's trenches, offensive, the coverage pack, which I don't think we've had a coverage pack yet. We get a conference tour. Left center, right guard, left tackle. Already have him. I've quick sold him multiple times. This is Jonathan Ogden, I'm guessing. Yep, Jonathan Ogden. When you know, you know. Yeah, that's not here nor there. Wasn't the greatest, but Rush Goal Line B&D pack. 188 and 175 platinum. May contain season 4 players. Obviously not for us. So, or Rush players. Don't see that happening. So go ahead and give me mine. We did get a full one, and it's B&D, but who is it? Really? 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 I mean, it's a W, but I literally pulled him yesterday B&D, so he has to get quick sold. So it is what it is at the end of the day. It is what it is at the end of the day. And then this pack. This pack is expensive, dude. 188 and 180. I'm just going to open it up for y'all, but man, it's an expensive pack. Specifically when you don't get anything out of this slot, you need something great out of this slot. We're probably just going to get an 80. So welcome to the cookout. 120K down the drain. No problem whatsoever. Now, one thing I've heard people talk about, oh, you can open up 5. There's no way I'm opening up 5 of those. Woo. I will do 2 of these. We'll do 2 of these to see if we can cook. Probably going to get cooked, and that's okay. That happens to the best of us. And then what I'm going to do, I'm just going to open up some of the B&D packs. A lot of people have been talking about the B&D packs and them being great. I haven't pulled anything out of my B&D packs, if I'm being completely honest, but people have talked about the B&D packs being cool. We'll open up one more for the gang. We'll get down to 4. We'll save the other 4 for another day. Hold on. Michael Vickington. Okay. So that's a dub. What is he at? 350? I mean, at this point, I'll hold. I have an Aaron Donald in my binder. I'm holding too. So that's a dub. That's an absolute dub. You got to go. You got to try to go in, right? You got to quick sell. Yeah. We'll do. Look, I'm gonna end it. I'm just gonna open them all. I'm just gonna open them all. Don't advise you to do it, but we did it. So we opened up 15, and we got 2. So that's roughly around the 10%. So you know, that's cool. Never mind. Better than 10%. Aaron Donald. Have him already. Would have been great if that was Saquon Barkley. So we opened up all 15 and we got 3. So we roughly got 20% out of there. So if you think about it, 15 costs. If I do my calculations real quick, 15 costs. I'm looking at a calculator. Bear with me one quick second. I can't do the math on top of my head. My head's too cloudy right now. Usually I could. But if we do 15, so cost about 1.2 million. We pulled Vic, we pulled Donald, and we pulled Hester. We made about 1 million coins back, so that wasn't bad. All right, boys, we're going to get into the B&D packs at the end of the video. And then we'll probably get out of here. I'm going to try to get some more cheap training. And since tomorrow will probably be the last day of Rush, we'll probably go in on opportunity packs tomorrow. The 8 o'clock or the 6:30 offers haven't been great, if I'm being completely honest. That's why you haven't really seen me post about them or talk about them or anything of that nature. They just haven't been great. Our coins are down, but as you guys know, we do have investments. So with our investments, we're basically gonna, my goal was to leave Rush with the exact same amount of coins that I came into it, and I am gonna leave with about 19 to 20 million. So depending on if all this stuff sells that I have. So that's cool with me. I'm good with that. Can't really complain about that at the end of the day. But I mean, people have been telling me about these packs. I've seen people pull LTDs and all this stuff in this pack. I've opened up like 200K. My first two, in the very first day of Rush, right? I opened this pack twice and I got 2 92s. Since that point, I haven't pulled a card over 91, maybe even a 90. And we've done on stream or we've done 60K and all this different type of stuff. It just hasn't come to fruition for me. 90 homecoming is cool, but not what we're looking for at this juncture. So, and I already have MB and D. So yeah, we're just going to end it off here. I'm not going to get into the opportunity packs. We've already packed 2 Rush LTDs today, so that's a W. And again, we opened up all 15 of those opportunity packs and we essentially broke even. I think we're going to lose about 150 to 200K, but you got to expect that when you open up packs, you're going to lose. But at least we pulled 3. We pulled 3, not 3 great ones, if I'm being completely honest, but one, Devin Hester was cool, and then we pulled Donald and Vic. So, appreciate you, boys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy. Let me know if you've been opening this pack and if you've been cooking. Like I said, I have not been cooking out of this pack whatsoever. Like I said, I've seen a lot of people tell me about LTDs. Truth, you need to open this. Yeah, man, I'm trying. I am trying. It's not for the lack of trying on my part. Like I said, this is probably going to be close to 180 to 200K because I do about 34K at a time. And I've opened up probably about 34K 6 or plus times. So, and we just haven't got it. It just has not happened for me. Hopefully, I'm taking all the bad packs so you guys can get all the good packs. That's what I hope. Because at the end of the day, if y'all cook, it makes me happy. It really does. I'm not one who just wants everything for myself. I want y'all to cook because at the end of the day, I can make coins back. I can do other stuff. Get my stuff back. I want to see y'all thrive. I do want to see y'all thrive. So, last couple B&D packs, and we're getting out of here. And yeah, we didn't pull anything once again. Like I said, I don't know what y'all doing out of this pack. What kind of demonic rituals y'all doing to pull LTDs out of this pack, but the shit is not happening for me. It's not happening for me. It's not working for me whatsoever, but it's all good at the end of the day. Last pack magic, hand off to the controller, unless we pull a 92 that we don't need, because they quick sell for 3,400, but don't pull a 92, so we're out. 2 Rush LTDs, 2 are the old ones, not Saquon. Would have loved for it to have been Saquon because I would have shipped his ass out, but I digress. I'm out. Deuces.